Hello, friends. This is Ash, and we're gonna win with Storak. At least that's the goal. I don't have enough skulls on my screen, right? We need these other two skulls. So, what I'm thinking of is trying a strategy I originally had tried with Storak again, and seeing if maybe I can get some kind of victory with that. And that strategy is just maxing my damage with my freeze and my freeze percentage. Make that super high, and hopefully we'll be good. So let's try it out. Let's go and get right into here. The problem I'm going to have, of course, is my healing factor, but that's okay. Right now, freeze damage, freeze percentage are going to be insanely important. Health as well. That's going to be good too. Probably armor, but priority is freeze chance. I just need to make sure that damage is high enough too. Freeze chance don't do very much with low damage. There was still a dude that was standing, by the way, but you know, he can stay standing. It don't matter because everybody else is dead. All right, let's get some more freeze damage. So we're gonna get that to like 50, and really focus in on freeze chance. Armor is gonna be decent too. We need to get a little bit. You know, some base armor really helps. Maybe one more into armor would be great to have. Let's go ahead and get freeze damage for now. 46, pretty good. And you guys have 63, so a couple freezes and they're dead. I want to make it so his freeze can pretty much kill anything when it procs. And maybe we can do some kind of immortal build with this. Okay, so these guys are probably low health, so we don't really need freeze damage to be much higher. But we do need armor and freeze chance. So they are 19 health. Yeah, we should be fine at dropping them pretty quick. 50% armor with that 15. That's not too bad. So let's go ahead and let's get one more armor. Yeah, I think that should help a lot. That's 57% damage reduction. It's not too bad for this stage. And 19%. Okay, so this will drop them. 19% is not terrible. It's going to eventually do it. And they're all dropped. I mean, faster they shoot me, faster they fall over, right? Okay. So none of those would work in my favor. Attack speed's not really that important. I will take, however, I will take the health bar. Having more health is a good idea. Freeze damage, sure, I'll increase it. Armor 1 point. And where's freeze chance? Because that's really my most essential upgrade of all. We're going to get that to a decent percent. So 58 damage. How much, you guys? All right, so we can kill them all pretty quick, actually. With that freeze chance and freeze damage. Really, the only thing holding me back is the freeze chance itself. All right, so we have 5 armor, right? That's great news. Now we need... let's see... 5 health, 5 armor. Freeze chance needs to be much higher. A little bit more damage is not a terrible idea either. Just to deal with folks like this here. Where they do have some decent health. I mean, yes, I'm going to freeze them. But it would be nice to be able to hit them too and do some damage. On top of the freeze. It's a little bit dicey right now, but he's not swinging a death-dealing club. He's more crowd control when he goes freeze damage mode. So definitely need to invest into, you know, the ability to defend myself for the most part. Okay, so we're doing good with that. Let's go and buy a spell. We need summon ranged. Why did it froze for a second when I clicked that? That was interesting. All right, here we go. I'm going to drop some range units over here. It's just a slight distraction. And I pressed the button too much. That's why you hear the alert sometimes. I keep spamming the button. Okay, so let's get some more health. And some armor. Get that armor built up a bit more. That's good. Okay, so freeze chance obviously would be my best bet right now. How is my damage? 70. Just looking at all my stats. 70 damage, 34% chance, which is not that great. But these guys should be insanely low. Yeah, they are. All right, so we should be very powerful to armies like this, honestly, like he should be able to just kind of annihilate them because they're just going to freeze. They're just going to freeze and then they're going to die. Eventually, I'm going to have freeze chance at 100%. And everything after that is just going health, armor, and damage, of course. Health, armor, damage. I won't really need much else. I just need him to be able to survive, you know, the onslaught of enemies coming in. Here we go. Okay, so let's get some more health. And we need to get this to 50% pretty quickly. Because there's going to be a point where I'm going to really need that built up a little bit more. Okay, so all the range units are pretty much dead now. So I really just have to worry about the main armies. But they're going to die too. It's just they take a little bit longer. I'm just going to get that damage there. Freeze chance needs be a bit higher. 94. We're almost at 100. But we need to get the... Well, my armor's okay. Things are going to start getting a little bit more dicey now because these guys are a little bit stronger. Right, so freeze chance to be... What do we have? 46%. That's not terrible. 380 and 133. All right, it's going to take me a few swings to get them down, so hopefully I can survive that. Really having the meat bags is helpful in this scenario. We need to be able to have these guys heal me up as quickly as we can, which they're doing a great job. All right, freeze damage, please. And more damage. I guess the armor would be the secondary at the moment too. Like 118 is not bad. 46 chance is still not great. Like we need to be able to build up our armor and take all these guys out quickly. I probably need the melee, summon melee. Okay, all the range units are dead, which is exactly what I want. Because I'm thinking for the white dragons, if I can take out all the melee unit, the range units very quickly, I'll be in a pretty good position then. I'll be in a good boat, right? All right, let's get some more health. And then I can just concentrate solely on the dragons, and we should be okay, maybe. Maybe, it's all theory. Always theory in this game. All right, so we're going to get some more freeze chance. Get that to, we're at 52%. Need it a lot higher than 52%. I think it's what, 24 that caps it, like 24. Okay, help me out with my range units here. Some good distractions. I'm gonna go ahead and drop you guys right here. You're not a distraction enough. You guys aren't. Okay, I mean it kind of worked, but not entirely. I do need the other spell to make this work a bit better. There we go. Summon melee. Okay. Now you guys are going to get absolutely demolished. Absolutely demolished here. Say goodbye, sirs. I don't really even need to summon anything. They're just done. It's beautiful. It's a beautiful thing, honestly. Freeze chance needs to be a lot higher, though. Armor. Okay, we're getting closer. I might be wrong. It might be higher than 24 because I'm getting very close to that number. Yeah, well, 70 is pretty good. You know, it's a pretty good percentage already. So I can probably redirect a little bit, start doing some armor buildup, some more health and stuff like that. Boom, boom, boom. I do need my damage to be increased greatly because I'm not really killing these guys like I should be, right? I need to be doing a lot more damage. The freeze damage, it's very slow incremental increases. Like right now, we're not killing these guys like we should be. Boom, boom, boom. I mean, my archers are doing more damage than I think I am, which is interesting. So I should probably be using the freeze chance more as like a compliment to him. And his damage needs to be increased. I feel like, yeah, let's do that. Let's increase the damage because this is 40. That's 12, right? So yeah, it's a bigger range, but I think they need to work in unison overall. 75%, yeah. So we're gonna hit for 150. Okay, let's go and see how this works. I needed to be able to survive my own a little bit too. Not just rely on freezing them, I also need to hit them and beat them down. Which seems to be working a little bit better so far. I don't really need a lot of speed if I have them all frozen, right? Okay, so freeze chance here. Probably need some armor too, like a little bit of an armor buildup. Get that up to 10. My damage is now 230. It's a lot better. Definitely increases a lot quicker. And let's see, everybody here is just gonna die from your abilities. Doesn't matter, they're all dead. They're all dead just from your freeze alone. That is going to destroy these guys. Like they're all just like falling over. They don't even know what to do. Here, and then I can just drop some range in and heal myself right back up. Thanks. Thank y'all very much for your sacrifice. Oh, don't worry, my freeze chance is only gonna get higher, guys. It really is. Okay, so let's go press the limit a little bit. Freeze damage a little bit higher. I think I'm good on my Storak damage right now. Let's go ahead and get his health up. And I'm going to push that up there and get this to 200. Those are big steps, I feel like, we need to make. So then at least all around he's a weapon, right? I don't want to make him just a heavy hitter. And I don't want to make him just a freeze dealer either. Like I want to balance it a little bit. So he's doing really good at the taking down the range dudes. However, it can be better, especially before our good old dragons. I want to take out the whole line of those dudes. I don't remember what their health is. I think it's like, I mean, a good 200 would probably take care of business. Let's go and get some attack speed here. Freeze damage is probably fine for now. Okay. A little bit more attack speed. No, I think I'm okay. Freeze chance, that thing. Let's see. 82%, 130. 82. How much is it now? So it was 82. Now it's 85. So we're getting about 3% each time. I need another one. I can't take another one. I will take healing. Actually. Just make myself heal a little bit stronger, because that's kind of my backup plan. If things do get dicey, I could just heal my health back up, right? So that's kind of the idea. And all right, the freeze is working great. I need to see what those guys' damage was, like what their stats were. I went a little bit too fast with it, because I think that is a similar unit to the one that gets thrown at me at later levels. Let's go ahead and get some health here. 127. Okay. Upgrade. We can do freeze chance. I think it might be in the 30 range where it starts getting a little bit more interesting. 91%. So we're getting very close to maximized. 94. So like 3 more upgrades. Okay. So we don't really necessarily need to get it to 100%. I think we're good where we're at. Everything's falling over dead, right? I still will, but I'm going to work more so on damage, and then just freeze chance, if it pops up, will be added in. Armor would be a good one. Attack speed. See. Freeze damage. Okay, let's go and grab it. Let's just get it out of the way. We don't have to worry about it no more. We now are 100%, and we can solely focus on my armor, health itself, damage, whatever I feel like I need to really concentrate on at the time. Look, so my healing's doing pretty good. I could freeze these guys up enough to do the damage I need to do. It would be kind of interesting to do like some kind of damaging spell, or ooh, I just got a great idea. If I could have another spell, maybe I should do Toxic Blast. Because that could really help with like slowing these dudes down and taking care of them a little bit quicker. It's a good boss slayer. That might be a good idea. All right. And then, you know, just level up his damage more from that point forward. As for his health and healing, it seems to be okay at the moment. But we haven't really been facing the dragons yet either. The dragons are always a gamble, because everything could seem completely good, and then here they come to mess everything up, right? So I do want to get my freeze damage to 200, get my core damage to like 500 if I can before that point in the game. And that way I could just annihilate these dudes. Boom, boom, boom. And of course I'm going to get Toxic Blast too, because I just want it. That's why. Alright, let's get freeze damage up. Here we go. We're getting to an interesting scenario here. Toxic Blast is what I want. Thank you. Alright, so 100%, 142. I'm actually going to focus on my freeze damage a lot more. Okay, 230. We got 80% armor. Is not too bad, actually. I think I'm good on armor. I'm just going to focus more on health. So health damage right now is my main things to really do. My armor's pretty decent. Attack speed. I guess more attack speed would be also a good factor. Okay, let's go. Let's go ahead and get you guys spawned in here. I'm going to drop this here. Nice. That's very helpful. At crowd control. Drop that there. It's going to help me with the crowd control with those guys. Boom. Boom. All right. We should be able to heal up. Hopefully out of this. Oh man, I'm out of heals. Wait, heal. Boom. Heal it, heal it, heal it. Okay, my healing percent needs to be increased. That's a big one. And probably my damage too. Okay, let's get that guy knocked out. Yeah, I think I need to increase healing percentage for sure. Let's do duration. His main hammer damage might be a good one too. Heal. Another heal. Every one of those is very valuable, honestly. 5. All right, so that's going to give me 8%. That's much better. Okay, and then just drop that on those dudes. And boom. I love the poison. It's very handy to have. But overall, I think we... Oh, pff. I thought I was summoning archers. I don't know. I got confused. Either way, I think we're good on this one. These guys don't really stand much of a chance. The duration being a bit higher is very helpful. Okay, drop some heal in there. I just need to keep that healing percent high enough. And we should be good. Okay, we're destroying. Destruction is happening, man. Boom. Destroy. Okay. Is this going to be a good Storak build? I mean, so far it's working pretty good. It's not, you know, we haven't really got to the white dragons of justice yet, because they will definitely be the deciding factor in everything here. More damage is fine. And I guess freeze damage. Let's take those dudes out pretty quick. 166. Maybe armor, just being super high with armor could be a good idea too. 178. How we doing? 190. And can I do one more freeze damage? Get that thing to a solid 202. That's good. Now I'm going to worry about his core damage. I'm going to get his healing to 10%. Healing to 10% in damage itself. Like, this needs to be 500. Health needs to go up. Yeah, we'll worry about this stuff now. Really want to increase that healing, as I feel like it's going to be an essential thing to staying alive here. It's going to place a drop here. Boop. Oh man, I might die here. Yep, I think I'm dead. GG, it was a good try though, guys. It was a good try. Now they're doing their victory dance. So they destroyed me very fast, so I really think I didn't have enough armor, enough healing, which I don't think is a problem, because my life was dropped way too fast for the healing to even be a factor. So I think it's HP and armor. Those may be core elements to surviving this, you know, as well as building up a few of those other traits. So let's see how this plays out. So the first step here, I built up a little bit of money doing the first stage without really spending anything. First thing I'm going to do is let's build up our health. Just do 5 for now, just a base level of 5. And we're also going to build up our armor to a base level of 5. Those are both going to be priority 1. Get those 2 things built up a bit. Let's just go ahead and continue. I'm going to save about 27. I need to start saving interest again, and the best way to save interest is to treat the money below that interest like it didn't exist, right? All right, so here we are. Boom, 83. Oops, I did exactly opposite. But we have health to 5, armor to 5. Perfect. And now he's just naturally going to take these dudes out. That's just kind of what he does. That's kind of what I'm banking on. I'm going to make him a heavy, heavy hitter. I'm just going to kind of balance everything out. So get him to like 50% chance at some point, you know, once we build up our armor. Or actually, we can kind of work on that now too. Just a little bit of freeze chance. We're going to get him to like 50%. Let's get him to 20 for now. 20% freeze chance. So we're going to give him like 5. Yeah, 22. So he's fine right now. I was going to stick with that 50. Keep going. And the reason is I want him to take these guys out a little bit more frequently. You know, these range units do need to die. So he's going to need a little bit of freeze damage too for that to really, you know, be a factor. So let's get freeze chances of 5. Just because I do like things in 5s. Let's get freeze damage increased a bit. Let's get that up to like 2. I'm going to need a slight amount of damage for these guys. I know I said I was going to save money and then, yeah, I'm not doing that. So it depends on my build. And right now I kind of need those other stats just a little bit to survive. Okay, so now I'm going to go back to 100 being the base. Start building up my armor. A little bit of attack speed never hurt nobody. All right, so we're going to start building up our armor a little bit. I should have just saved that money. 67, let's just go. Let's just go, see what happens. I'm eating frozen berries, by the way. So I might be, you know, you might have pauses here and there, but, you know, I'm going to keep playing all from this point forward. Just going to pause, eat a berry, then resume once in a while. All right, come on. Done. Okay. So I'm going to grab that health, actually. That's a free health. That's a good idea. We have 159. We could do 1 upgrade here, and it's going to be armor. So let's continue. 1 armor upgrade. He should be completely fine on the stage. You know, if we start taking too much damage, I might get one of the summons that's going to give me some kind of a heal system. I might actually just do that anyway. The sooner we get those summons, the better, because then I can start balancing a heal a little bit. I do want to kind of gauge what his health gets with this many dudes attacking him, though. So that was an interesting thing to find out. Let's go and get a little bit of damage. Where are we at for damage? 110, that's low, bro. That's low. As these guys, we need like 200 damage. Let's actually grab a little bit more damage. Let's grab 2 damage upgrades. I do want to be able to take these guys out, you know? I don't like... We're going to get 1 more damage upgrade. Cool. Let's go. I know I said something about buying other things too, but all right. So my healing percentage is doing this thing. That's fine. My freeze percentage, rather, needs a little bit more damage. And we need to get freeze chance increased a bit more. 31%. That's not terrible. Like I said, my goal is 50%. Probably get this to like 100 for now, just like a base level 100, because I think 200 would drop most range units. And that's the goal. 50, 200 drop most range units. Then everything else is going core elements, which is going to be Really, armor and health is what killed me last time. So that's going to be the most things that I need is armor and health. So we're going to get that summon. We're going to get that ASAP. We really need to increase our armor and health pretty quickly here. Heal, no. Health to this. And we're going to get our spell. Our first spell, which is summon ranged. Perfect. Let's go ahead. We're on stage 11. It's going nicely so far. Go ahead and drop these guys back here. Thank you for the heals. Appreciate. That little bonus really helps out with kind of turning the tides a bit. Okay, so we have armor. I'm taking that. 347 gold. I'm going to do one upgrade. I'm just leave that at 300 is kind of the low end here. Reroll, armor, go. Armor is important to have for this anyway. We're still not dropping the range units fast enough. You see, it is trickling them down, but I need more damage and get that percentage of freeze up too. I want to be able to take down the range units without any issues. But you notice he's having a little bit of problems with the front end too, so we do need to kind of worry about that as well. All right, what's your health? 30? Okay, so let's get his health up. We need to get this to like 2,000. This needs to be a good 90. It's gonna be very high for his armor. And then we're gonna have just a wall of freeze. But we're prioritizing just his base stats over all else right now. Let's go. 400 as the new low point. Look at this. I love this level right here because it is wicked, man. Freeze chance higher. Yes. 34%. Nice. Let's do one more tick into freeze damage. 58. Okay. Still not high enough, but we're getting there. We're moving up. It's definitely not priority one. Priority one is killing these jerks. And I mean, they don't hit fast. They do have some armor though, and that's kind of a problem with them. I only have 50 armor. They have 60. They have more armor than I do. All right, so we're gonna leave 400 as a base level here. We need more damage. And I'm gonna go ahead and put that armor at 10. Okay. Their armor is so insane, isn't it? Really is. I think that's their main thing is just their armor rating is high. I mean, we're hitting for some pretty good damage now, but they're not dying that quickly. It could also be because I'm lacking synergies. Okay, there we go. Thanks for a little bit of heal. That helped a tiny bit. That should go a lot smoother than that, to be perfectly honest. Let's get freeze chance to 10. Where's freeze chance? No, you don't want to give me freeze chance. There we go. Let's get that to 10. Armor is at 79. Yeah, we're just going to worry about our defense a bit better. It seemed like my health was dropping pretty bad. 3% is kind of low for my heal too. I'm going to go down to 400 just because I do want to increase things a bit. 1,900. Okay, that's going to be 250. Let's go ahead and reroll that thing. All right, armor this. Okay, so we're going to focus on getting this to like 90%, which would probably be about 70 armor. So I think I need, 2 more armor upgrades, probably more than that, 70 armor. It's probably going to be a lot more than that, actually. All right, he's taking too much damage. You see this? And the heals are not really doing anything. So that's kind of a problem. They're supposed to be healing for a lot more. So we need to increase it by a lot. All right, so armor, definitely. Armor, yes. More armor. All armor right now. Okay, and we are now 84%. And man, it's gonna take a bit of an investment. Probably need to get the armor to like 20 for it to be very effective. We should be able to blast through this level without too much hesitation. You would say, I know you guys might be thinking like set 500 as my low point for the gold now, but I don't know, man. I feel like he's just lacking somewhere. The armor increase has helped. I do need to get my second heal. Let's get some more damage. I'm going to get my summon melee. Okay, now I have 2 types of heals, right? That helps. 40%, that's actually good for freeze chance. I'm going to get this to 100. Dude, I can't not. This is driving me mad. Boom. How we doing? 100 armor is 87. Okie dokie. 87's not terrible though. Hey, we're doing much better. It's a better standing for my hero now, which is gonna make it where my heals are more effective, right? So essentially, that's a great idea overall. So we can start leveling up our heals, get our heals to like 10% or something. Maybe higher. I don't know. 10% might be a good starting point. But look, his health barely went down at all, right? So let's get that to 20, which then is 105 is 88%. No, we're not doing no 88%. Come on. Where we need 22, 25. Go away. 88%. No. Come on, bro. No, not health. Armor only. All right, 120, 89%. We're going to do this. We're going to get you to 90 armor. It is a goal. It's going to happen. Then I'm going to do more concentrating on my heals, right? Because I think his survivability is there. He just needs more healing. Need to make sure I can take down that back end because that's what's going to destroy me in the end. All those range units are going to absolutely destroy me if I don't have a strong enough build for them. I need to see what their hit points are so I can just kill them immediately. We're probably going to need to increase our freeze damage. Okay, let's go and reroll this. Freeze chance. Yeah. We're going to need some freeze damage and some core damage, everything. But first, still with the, there we go. Thank you. So I'm going to get this to 50%. I'm going to get this to 100. That's the next goals. So freeze chance, 46. I'll take the damage. All right, let's go back in here. I mean, it's not that bad now. We can do this, I think. Boom. Drop it in there. Look how much health he's got, though. He's doing a lot better for his survivability factor. I mean, my heals are a lot more effective because of the amount of health and armor he has. So that really does help. Right, so let's get the heal upgraded, too. But we do need freeze damage and freeze chance. Need to be upgraded. One more into freeze chance. I'm going to go too far again. There we go. So that gives me 52. So I need to get that damage up. Freeze damage. 94. We're so close, but I'm not going to go below 400. All right, here we go. Let's go against these dudes and see how we do this time around. We should be a little bit superior this time. I mean, I do have some decent armor myself. Even though I can't really take down their health insanely fast. The thing is, I can summon some units to kind of distract and help me get back to full health. So once I get to like 10% heal, I should be able to get back to full health pretty quickly overall. Boom. Right, healed right back up. I do remember when I was using this character before, people would tell me to get like to 25 25 for healing. Or 20, 25, something like that. And then I should have a full heal every time I summon these dudes in. So we could probably do that now. You know, get a little bit more damage too, but I don't think that really matters all that much. The only damage that really is going to matter is killing this back line is going to be important. It's going to be very important. So we're going to try to get that to like 200 for the freeze damage. It's going to be very important, actually, to get that freeze damage to 200. I don't care about freeze chance. Only damage. We need freeze damage at, well, 130, not anywhere near enough. And we're only getting about 12 per upgrade. So I'm going to worry about this first. So this needs to be 10 for now. Heal. Oh, shoot. You're going to give me both, huh? Okay, I'm going to get my healing up. I'm actually going to spend too much money to do this, because it's very important I get that increased. 9%. So that should help a lot. We'll see right now, because this level is pretty tough. I actually decided to spend a little bit more money. I'm at 230 now, but I got my heal to 11%. And this is important, I feel like, on this stage, because I need to be able to get back to full health just like that, like pretty quickly, especially with these summon units, these summoners here, because they can call in something that could really hit hard and destroy me if they wanted to. Boom, boom, boom. Okay. So all the range units are dead. I just have to worry about the little grunts in the front. It shouldn't be a problem. It shouldn't really not be a problem. Let's go and get some range going there. Drop these guys in. Thank you. The range really acts as another sort of damage. Let's get some more health. Okay, so now I got to think. Let me see how we're doing. 130, not enough damage for range units. That's basically my main thing. I need this to be 200, and I need my healing to be higher. And I don't know, man. I really got to think about how I'm going to deal with these dragons, too. But for now, let's get their healing higher. And what is it? I need freeze damage. Freeze damage really needs to be increased. 12 each. I'm going to need like 3 more upgrades into that. Okay, 178. It's not bad. These guys have 596. They have cleave. Cleave's not going to do much against me because I don't really have a lot of units for you to cleave. Even if it did, you're just going to heal me more. All right, let's go into here. I have exactly 200 gold, which is great news. Great news. All right, I'm going to have my archers at the standby so I can have my first few moments to shine. Get my drop pretty much ready. I can heal to max whenever I need to. That freeze helps a lot. There we go, back to max health. I love leading them to the archers. It gives me kind of some time. It's like a heal over time kind of situation. All right. The only problem with this is it's going to take a while to take all these dudes down, right? They're dropping. It's just they're dropping slow. They don't really get affected by the freeze the same way as a lot of the archers do, right? Because they're all melee. So I really need more DPS for my main character too. Like I need to get his hits to like 500 or something crazy like that. And we do have the dragon coming up very soon, so I have to really be mindful of this. Like I need to drop those dragons quickly. They have so much health too, and this is kind of a problem. We're gonna have 2 dragons versus him pretty much. They're gonna team up. They're both gonna hit him at the same time. It's really a lot of damage. All right, so here we are with this stage. This is the stage that killed me last time, guys. It really is. All right, so here we are. 52 freeze chance. We got the freeze damage. Doesn't really matter against these guys, though. They don't care about freeze chance. They're the ones that drop my armor super fast. So let's see. They got 614 health, and he's got 6,100. Look at his damage, though. His damage is insane. 671 damage. Jeez. All right, so I need to be hitting insanely hard myself. Everything is going to my damage right now. I want to be able to... I'm pretty much going to drop everything into damage at this point. Just because I need to be able to kill, and I need to be able to kill very quickly. Overall, we're doing pretty good. I just need damage, and I need speed. All right, 1.79, 590 damage. I'm capping it, baby. 630 damage. We're going to hit you guys so hard, you're all going to regret coming here. Now, is this a mistake? Probably. But it's a happy mistake, guys. It's a happy mistake. I want to be ready for the dragons, and the dragons have a lot of hit points. We need to be able to kill them quickly. Probably should have worked on my cooldown a little bit, but that's okay. The healing need to be a lot higher too, actually. Need the healing at like 20%, right? Boop, 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 boop. Thank you. Love it when he shoots those dudes. Okay, that's going to be the next thing. Getting my healing high enough. Attack speed. Okay. And we have some nasties up here. Let's go and work on healing a bit. Boom. I know I'm using all my money again, but it's important to have some good heal. 15%, not bad. My iCloud is full. What? My phone just told me I don't even use iCloud anymore. I used to have a Mac and an iPhone, but not anymore. Oh my gosh. No. Don't drop me. Don't drop me. Don't drop me. All right, so I don't know why that hit me so hard, man. My heal really saved me there, didn't it? Oh boy, we're here, guys. We are here. All right, so how much health do they have? 520 for the back end. 520. And they hit pretty hard. I need to take them out quickly. So we really need like freeze chance, I guess. Would it be freeze chance? Freeze chance and just freeze damage needs to be pretty high too. Like I need to be able to kill them and not have to worry about it. All right. I need these stats right here because this is where I die usually with Storak, right? So I'm actually going to take a screenshot of this. I'm going to take a picture of this. Hold on a moment. And that way I have a reference point here. I know it's in my videos, but you know, I never think to take a screenshot of it. All right. So 9,750 for the silver dragon, and he's got 60 armor. Well, 60 would be probably a lot higher. I think it's like 90 armor or 80, something like that. Okay. And then we got the Conjurer, and they hit for 531. That's similar to what the other guy hits for. They hit kind of slow, though. Conjurers, we should be able to kill them with my freeze. Let's see what happens here. Okay, they're dropping me fast. Come on, and I'm dead. So it's all... Look, they almost all died, though. The Conjurers almost died. It was just not enough health and not enough armor. I need more armor, believe it or not. I need more armor. Interesting. Who would have thought Ash Wound needed more armor? Should I do... Let me see, just for the sake of doing this. Just for the sake of doing this, guys. I'm going to do the thing I shouldn't. This is going to be crazy. I'm not going to be dealing enough damage, but I mean, I'm dealing freeze damage no matter what, right? And let me see. My health is always going to be high if I do what I'm doing. All right, so we're going to do pure armor with minor health, nothing else. Pure armor and with minor amounts of health. 51. Let's go. It's going to be slow. It's going to be a very slow, tedious thing. But it's also going to be epic if it works. I mean, it would be funny if my old go-to build is the build that gets a victory in the end. This was my go-to build, and I only changed it because people didn't like it. Actually, it wasn't working either, but sometimes it does work. It just depends on the character. Like Gareth, it was working pretty decent. Making him a tanky dude. And let's do some freeze damage, and let's continue. I'll make 100 my new bottom tier with my gold. My armor really helps with these archers anyway, so that's great news. Let's do freeze chance. Sure, I'll take that. Armor. And minor amounts of damage because these guys are going to need a stronger hit. 207 and we hit for 70. One more thing of damage. Just I do want them dead. 110. All right, 2 hits. You know, they do have a little bit of armor, so probably a little bit more than 2. It's only for the sake of dealing damage with these guys. That's it. And it works. A couple things in the damage works. All right, it's fine. I'll make it up by putting a lot more into armor. 100 still my low. Okay, so I'm going to do a little bit into health. Let's go. I'm not really going to worry about healing just yet, but I will eventually because it is going to be useful. Especially if I do have a lot of hit points. Then having the heal would help a lot. Okay, let's do attack speed. No, freeze chance is good to have too. I'm just gonna keep working on that as like a just random thing sometimes. Okay, you're really trying to get me to go with health. I'll take it, but that's not gonna be priority at all. Health is good, but health really just complements armor. I feel like armor should be the running stat. So that way I can have some kind of immortality going here. This is crazy because I was able to get my armor to 90%, and that was just really pushing it. Like not even really pushing it. It's just kind of like an extra thing. And I was able to do it. So he's probably already at like 80%. Look at that already. So this is going to be pretty ridiculous overall. All right, let's go before I spend more money than I already did. I'm already below my threshold. All right, the freeze chance is definitely helping. It's dropping the dudes at range a little bit quicker. Probably need to increase the freeze damage, but it's not a priority. It really isn't. More armor. Get that to a solid number. Here we go. He is, after all, you know, like a golem, an ice giant. So it would make sense for him to be an armor heavy hitter character. All right, so we are taking too much damage. I do think I need some kind of healing mechanism entered into the mix here. So I will add one healing mechanism. Let's go ahead and add a heal as well. Boom. Summon melee, perfect one, actually. And another armor, so we're at 100 armor, 87%. That's a lot of armor for this early on. We're on stage 11 with tons of armor. The only thing is I had to sacrifice in other ways, right? So even though I do have tons of armor, other things were sacrificed. So even though I don't have a high freeze chance, it will eventually kill everything. Because I can't really take a lot of damage here, right? I'm going to slowly increase my heal percentage too, because that is going to help. You know, it takes them forever to take down my health. And then if it just gets healed up, then they're just going to be like, dang, that sucks. All right, so let's do more armor. Boom. And boom. Okay. So we're at 6% heal, 88% armor, 1,750 health. Health is pretty low. That's okay. We'll survive. All right. That damage is really helping to take them down a little bit quicker in the range units. We need to increase that a little bit more. Not really too concerned with the percentage right now. More concerned with, well, look at that percentage is not hitting this guy at all. What is happening? That guy's just, he was just evading every single attack. Like, no chance was getting him at all. That's pretty crazy. Okay, these are going to be some long fights. But that's okay, because if we can get a victory out of just slow and steady, then that works for me. I will probably have to add in summon range just so I get the extra kind of like attacks going here too. Oh, this is going to be easy. All right. Yeah. Y'all can't even, I mean, yeah, you're going to have a few shots in, but you can't hurt them. Done. Let's get another healing percent there. And let's get some more damage. So 7% healing, 58 damage. I need to get this to like 20, but I don't have enough armor. It's a thing. We need to increase that further, since that is my primary stat, right? No, more of this. Okay, let's continue. Primary stat should be primary. I will see where he's lacking, but first we need to make sure that his primary stat's number 1, always. Boop. I mean, eventually he gets everybody killed anyway, eventually. Oh no, they saw the dudes in the distance. Perfect, perfect, perfect. All right, so we're going to work on my healing a little bit more soon. I think I need to actually get my healing to like 10%. My armor is doing good. It's going to be armor and healing now. My health is okay. Freeze chance, please. Armor. Armor. 89%. Armor, let's go. Nice. Okay. Part of me wanted to dive more into healing on that one. Blah. Drop these guys in real quick. Yeah, I'm okay for now, I guess. Just put those. I'm going to use the Rangers for now on. They're not DPS for these masses like this. They are going to drop right in the center for a heal. They're just going to be sacrifices, pretty much. Bam. All right, I have an army. And they all died, so thanks for the heal, army. Appreciate your sacrifice. Boom, boom. And we're good, just like that. Let's go ahead and grab that damage. Okay. Heal. We're almost at 10% for my heal. One more heal, come on. Good, 10% heal. And now I just need more armor. I kind of want to get the heal even higher, to be perfectly frank here. And then maybe 10%, 19, 58 damage. How much health do you guys have? Let's go. Yeah, my freeze chance is if my freeze chance is high enough, we should be all right. Dealing with the range units. Of course, I'm really worried about the 500 health dudes that are coming up with a dragon. That's a concern. So I just need to really worry about getting enough damage on that to deal with them. The only problem with it is it's very hard to get damage on that thing. It's easier to get percentage. Like if I can get a percentage higher for it to actually proc. Let's get some cooldown reduction. How about that, actually? It's a good idea. Freeze damage. Nah, chance is higher than damage. I'm going to take some health over both of those. Boom. Healing. So right now, my main stats are going to be healing, health, and especially armor. Those are the main stats to worry about. Healing, health, armor. Cooldown too, if I can get cooldown. But I'm not going to prioritize cooldown. If it's there, it's there. It's good to have because it is my healing mechanism here. Boom. The problem is that our health drops so fast when those dragons appeared that I am really just trying to build a very strong core build for this guy. Core system. Swing that thing. Swing that thing. Boom, boom, boom. Good. Let's go ahead and grab some more health. Freeze damage, speed. Damage is going to be important in the end. How are we? Are we at 91 yet? No. My goodness. It's so hard to get some armor these days. 91%. Okay. I know it's going to be very difficult now. Probably need to get this to like 30, and that needs to get to like 100. How we doing on percent? 28. So we're very close on percentage. Percentage is not hard to level up for the most part. Boom. Yeah, I mean, these guys don't do a lot. The other guys do, though. They hit hard is the problem. They hit very hard. I wish I could make it so my reflex did more damage percentage-wise rather than a 12. You know, the 12 does nothing. It takes so many upgrades to make that into something important. All right, and good. We're good. Attack speed. Yeah, I'll take Storak's attack speed. Sure, if you're going to give me that. 40 armor. More heal. I will take that. The healing is very important. The health is insanely important too. So 13. If I can get that health super high, we should have a chance as well. But I need the other guys just to drop dead though. It's the main... They're the main concern, right? So let me think. They have 500 something health. I need to get this to probably about 200 before that level, that is, and get this to about 50%. And we should be able to drop them pretty quick. I'm just worried that I'm not going to be able to survive even with this build without dropping those dudes as quickly as we can. The dragons are not going to be that bad compared to the other dudes, honestly. I think I can take them on. It's just everybody else that's the problem. Boop, boop. Just got to control my cooldown. Let's do the cooldown more. 347. Upgrade spells is really cheap to do. I'm going to get cooldown. I might spin down to 200. But I need this for my healing. Okay, let's go. Let's drop them in. Yeah, that's actually smart because now I can heal a lot more frequently, which is going to help a lot. And now I just need to increase my healing percentage, right? So if I teeter-totter this, increase my healing percentage, and just overall my health points, then I should be good. It's definitely going to take some time in each battle though, because we don't hit hard. I should probably, instead of using you guys to heal, I should use you for DPS. These guys for heal. We are so weak. Bam, bam, bam. We're weak, but we're immortal. We're on 3x, guys. We're on the max speed, so this is just going to take a while. The main thing, though, is even if it's not the most glamorous, fastest build ever, the main thing is surviving, right? Staying alive. Did I drop any of their skeletons yet? I think they're all pretty much equal. They're all taking damage one at a time. They're alternating. Who's getting hit? The fun thing about putting the archers out is it distracts them for a little bit. I just like to see them all run around to get the archers. Come on, come on, come on. You might think, Ash, you need more DPS, but I'm more afraid about dropping more into DPS and losing in other ways, if that makes sense. Like, then I won't have enough health and stuff. But you're right, DPS is going to be important. It's going to make these fights a lot quicker. However, I don't feel like they're the primary stats to worry about right now. I need to worry about getting my heals in, getting them in fast. Wait for my health to drop to a certain percent. Actually, I kind of want to see that. What happens when my health drops? Like, each one of these fills my health way up. I need to wait till my health gets to a certain percent and then drop them in. Okay, so let's get that to max. 333. You could put a little bit into damage. Let's just do it. 230. Now let's get to 300 damage. 270. I need freeze damage. You know, honestly, I do need to freeze those dudes. But I'm going to worry about health rather than that, because I can increase my health 150 per each move, right? So I feel like that might just really be the game here. Make it so I can heal up really fast. All right, come on. Pay attention to my stats. I think I'm good on my healing factor now. It feels like I can heal up really well. Now it's just a matter of hit points and freeze damage, I believe, are going to be the two primaries. I don't think I need any more armor. I feel like it's all... At this point, I don't get enough out of it for it to be really an important factor at the moment. It's always important, don't get me wrong. Just not the most vital. Okay, come on, come on, come on. What I worry about is the Angel of Death coming up. He's going to be a tricky one because he can easily just drop my dude. Sometimes he doesn't attack my summons too, so that's kind of a problem. Okay, we're good. Let's do... okay. Do a little bit of freeze damage. Just get that to at least level 10 freeze damage, right? Where is it? Where is my freeze damage? Freeze chance, free. Just give me the health. All right, how much damage are we doing? I can't tell right now, but let me grab some health. 270 and you guys have 596. It might take a minute, but they're going to drop. But up. Yeah, they're gonna drop. It's just gonna take a minute for that to happen. That's okay. Because look at my health. It's barely moving, man. And then I could just do this and heal right back up. Drop him, drop him, drop him. Okay. So that's what I'm going to focus on. I'm going to get my freeze chance to a decent number. I'm going to get my freeze damage to like 100 plus, maybe a little bit higher. And I feel like just health in general, just drop health like crazy. Because I get 150 health every single upgrade. Get my health to like a 10,000. Some ridiculously high number. Come on, man. You got this. Take these dudes out like they're cotton candy. Don't know why you would do that, but do it. Boop, boop, boop. Is there no sound, by the way? Is there no sound in this game? Are you serious? I just realized that. Hold on. This entire time there's been no sound? For real, guys. This entire time, 1 hour of recording, there's been zero sound coming out of this game. That must be so awkward. You guys have just been listening to me talk the whole time. I apologize for that. That is my bad. Terrible, terrible, terrible thing. Okay, but we're fine. We're fine. We're getting through this thing. I apologize again for that, but we'll be able to. Well, at least you'll be able to hear it. If we get a success right here, you'll be able to hear the success. That would be sweet. Boom, boom, boom. You guys are all going to be toasted. That hammer swing does hurt when it hits. Let's get more health. I'm gonna get my health up to like 20. I see what I'm up against. So yeah, let's get our health up to like 20. Poop. That's 3,250. Nice. 82, man. That's still too low. I want to get the freeze damage to 100, right? So one more freeze damage. And then everything... I need to do some freeze chance before that boss comes up in just a little bit. Get this to like 40. Freeze chance to 40, doing 106. That's good. Everything else goes defense. All goes defense aside from that. Go. Bam, bam, bam. Oh no, they took out all my archers. That's fine. Okay, we're doing good actually. His health is a lot better. As long as I can keep healing him, then we're good. Freeze them all, baby. That's not bad. I got distracted. I looked at something. Oh no. Go, 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 go. Drop another one in. And another one. Around level 23. Let's go. I can't wait to get a win with Storak. He's just one of those that's taken me a minute to get a win with. Just like, you know, some of our other characters in the past. Oh. Come on. This is where I'm always concerned, is because now it's just the Grim Reaper left, and he sometimes wants to ignore all the other players on the field, which makes my healing system a little bit irrelevant. However, the freeze really does help with this guy too. Okay, okay, let's go. Freeze him, man, freeze him. Need to get freeze chance a bit higher, for sure. It's gonna be helpful. And then the nasty dragons are not very different than him in their damage stat, at least. So if we can survive him, then we can survive the dragons. The only thing with the dragons is I believe they crit more. Right, so let's go and increase my damage a little bit. 310, huh? It's gonna take a minute, for sure. Alright, so we're gonna get our chance up here. Freeze chance needs to be a little bit higher. Need like 2 more to heal too, just to be safe, but freeze chance and health. That's it. 31. Okay, now we're 34. I'm trying to be a little bit safe here. How about some damage? And everything else is going to be going health, I think. 37%. I mean, that's fine. That's completely fine. That works for me. Health, health. We're good. Let's do it. Boom. Fire bats, man. Something else, aren't they? Yeah, my healing percentage is not high enough, by the way. But it's okay, because we can get through this. These guys are being frozen, so that's good. The freeze chance is definitely helping to deal with them. The damage is not there, though, for the freeze. We need it to be higher. But we're able to annihilate them, so that's good. Heal. Oh, the moment of truth, folks. The moment of truth. Okay. This is where it all... This is what it all comes down to. So we need health, first of all. We need freeze chance. 40%, good. Now just a little bit of freeze damage would be nice as well. That's the main thing. We need freeze damage and one more to freeze damage. And that should be... That's what they wrote. That's what the cookie wrote there. Here we go. Let's see how this plays out. Boom. Boom. Just keep alternating those heals, man. That's all I can do. Okay, much better. Much, much better. It's gonna be a little bit tricky taking out the dragons, though, but I'm pretty sure... Oh, all the range dudes are dead. Now I just need to worry about... Like, because that's the main threat I had to worry about for range. Now I just need to worry about my hit points. Maybe a little bit more damage would not be a good idea. A bad idea. But really just my hit points and my heal are the biggest things. Mostly hit points, because I think my character needs to survive more than anything else. And health is going to help with that. Boop, boop, boop. I have an army spawning, guys. Y'all don't want to take down my army? Yay, we did it. It took a minute, but we got past the dragons. Oh, wow, we have these guys. Let's see. They're casters. 334 health. All right, 334 health. I can block most of it, right? We're going to need freeze chance or just damage, one or the other. Probably damage. Freeze damage or freeze chance. Let's do freeze damage a bit. Okay, 166, that's good. And I guess freeze chance. Where's freeze chance? Here we go. That puts me at 43%. Let's go. Let's see how this plays out. They're just dying. Good. Nice. Drop in some units real quick. That heal really saved me there because that was almost bad. Okay, we have a bunch of dragons and some other... Are they axe doors and infernal beast and dragons? Right. I guess health would be the best bet here. And that's why I'm going to invest in 30 health. Would be a good idea. My armor's pretty high still. I'm not really going to mess with the armor probably for the rest of this. It's really just now about building up a high enough health pool. Alright, what do we got? 4,750 health. Go. Drop a hill. Drop it. I love how I just drop in a bunch of units to heal myself up. It's such a weird mechanic, but it works. It really does work. Come on, man. Get past this thing. Toasty. I don't know why I say toasty. It's just funny. Toasty. It's cold outside. Why would it be toasty? Okay, and heal me back up. The only problem with this strategy is it really depends if they kill my units or not. If they don't go for my units, then I have no strategy here. I could potentially die if they didn't go for the ads. That's the only problem with having to heal with summons. Like, there's got to be a way to do this without having to rely on summons. Oh man, that is close. That is close. No, you need to kill my summons. Bro, kill the summons. Thank you. That was almost really bad. Yeah, see, they decided to retarget the other dude instead. Okay, so now we have 14 summoners. Fantastic. All right, so let's get some more damage. We're gonna need to be able to hit hard and hit fast. Freeze chance is a good one. Try to freeze everybody that tries to stand off with me. A little bit more damage on this too. Okay, 91%. We have 470 damage. I think it would take one more damage upgrade before we get to crazy levels here. And boom. First heal popped. Second heal popped. Alright. That cooldown really does help when you depend on heals to survive. This map is full of enemies. This is crazy. So many enemies right now. I could just pretty much drop my units anywhere and they're dead. So that's helpful. The summoner should be gone by now. Oh, there's one left. And now he's gone. They summoned a lot of armored units to attack me. That's okay. They don't stand a chance against this golem. This heavily armored, defensive, tanky golem. No chance stood. I'm hitting hard too now, so we're mowing them down slowly but surely. Alright, bam. If I were to put more armor on this dude, he'd probably be a force to be reckoned with. He probably wouldn't be taking this damage at all. But he also wouldn't be doing heavy hits, he wouldn't be doing freezes, so you know, we'd be lacking in other things in that case. Because you'd really have to commit to the armor bit. Alright, come on, man. But prioritizing armor as like a primary stat seems to work. It really seems to work. It seems like since he's a heavy dude, maybe that was just always his goal, was to be a very armored heavy dude with healing ability and, you know, an output aura thingy. Yeah, exactly. Alright, come on, man. Deal with these last dudes. Let's get to this in-game stuff. It's getting late, bro. We need to figure out how to wrap this up, bro. I'm probably not gonna do no in-game plus if we end up winning. Just because this has been a long video, and I do need to make another video. Come on. Come on, bro. Get past this whole thing. Just shoot this guy. Freeze damage, please. Okay, so we have these fellas. They could potentially kill me. They have a lot of health. They have armor, and they hit pretty hard. This could be the end game here. Let's see. Okay, so I think I'm gonna need to increase my healing to like get it closer to 20. Maybe I just need more health. Actually, let's just do more health. If healing comes up, I'll take healing, but let's take the heal. Health. Health and heal, baby. 16%. That's not bad. And oh gosh, I'll take the health on that one. Let's see how this goes. This is a dicey one for sure. They keep healing themselves up, man. This is gonna be a fight. I really need him to concentrate on one target at a time. There we go. Just take on that dude. Yeah, he keeps switching targets, and that's kind of a problem, is then they just heal themselves back up. I mean, we can win. It's just I wish he would stick to a target. Alright, heal. I was actually kind of testing how low I can get before I needed to heal. Alright, it heals him up very quickly, so that's good. Come on, man. I need more damage, dude. Honestly, this is like tedious. So I guess I'll make him hit harder now. Just get my damage up a lot higher. Because when you get to the end game and you have a bunch of these dudes and dragons and everything else, it's gonna get a little bit crazy. My survivability seems to be there already for the most part. Just not my damage ability. The quicker you can take these guys down, the less likely they're going to be doing damage to you. And then you can turn the tides for the most part. So we're going to, try to give him a bunch more damage. I feel like just give his hammer a lot more damage. I don't know if we really need much more speed. I just need him to be like, you swing, you kill. You swing, you kill. Speed might work. Sounds like it's raining outside. That's so cool, dude. I missed the rain. It's so glad it's raining again. Come on, come on, come on. Toast these dudes. Get them out in my face. I don't want them here no more. Boop. And we have a Q button. Nice. Bro, this is the longest fight ever. Come on, Golem, you got this thing. You got this thing. All right. Well, if you want a fast battle, this is definitely not the build. But look how far we've made it with this guy so far. Like, honestly, this is going really, really well for the most part. It's just a lot of micromanaging for the health bar and stuff. However, if Storak's been such a hard character to get a win with up till this point, hopefully. So getting 30 on that really helps. Let's go ahead and get some attack speed. Angels of Death. Let's get some more attack speed, shall we? Right, I need to be hitting hard as poop. Oh my gosh. Oh man, I don't know. This is dicey. Let's make this hammer insane. All right, this is gonna be crazy. I don't like Angels of Death. They can definitely like just end the run. Oh no, okay. Boom. Okay, healing. I need to take one out at a time, please, Storak. Just don't go crazy taking them all out. Get that one on the bottom. Oh my gosh, that was close. Dude, take out the archers. Oh my gosh. Sometimes they don't like to take out the archers. Oh, that was very close too. I don't think we got this. Unless he can take out two of them right now. We should be able to take... Okay, he got one. That kind of turned the tides a bit. But on in-game 3, isn't there more of these guys? Isn't there a few of them? I can't remember. It's been a while since I got to in-game 3. Okay, come on, come on, come on. We're almost there, bro. We're about to enter endgame, baby. Can we do it? I hope so. Boom. Keep me healed. Keep me healed. I really am curious. Like, I wish I can keep pushing even in the end game and make his freeze just something in completely insane. I want his freeze to just wipe the map every single time we enter a map, right? So I would like to push that kind of limits. It's been kind of something I was really curious about. Like, get his crit chance, his freeze chance all the way up. Okay. We are here. That was way too dangerous. We're gonna get more healing. Healing needs to be 20% or higher. Easily. Oh boy. Okay, health to this. Let's go. Let's see how this goes. Okay, drop. Drop. His swing is very heavy, but there's a lot of enemies, so just gotta control it. The only problem is he's getting pushed around a lot, so hopefully that doesn't play into a problem here. Just got an email. Heavy hits though, so that's good. He is able to hit a lot harder now that we got his damage up to like 600 and something. And you had to get that up to like 1,000. But we're not getting any more upgrades. This is it. This is how it's going to be now. At least for the in-game 1 to 3, it's going to be like this. Just kind of control your heals. Go, 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 go. Come on, man. You would think increasing the damage would make it go a little bit faster, but no, no, no. You have to also get that attack speed a lot lower, but it is what it is. This is what we got. His attack speed's not terrible, I gotta say. It's just not the highest. I'm afraid to look away for even a second. I got an email, and I'm like, how do I check it? How do I check it? Nope. Okay, we're good still. I'm checking my email while we do it. Attention, scammers are everywhere. Oh, thanks. That's a good thing for my bank account to tell me. Fantastic. My bank account told me there's scammers out. Thanks. Okay, good, good. I'm gonna create more distractions with my archers, I feel like. Good idea. Good idea, Ash. Oh, you're welcome, Ash. Okay, I need to stagger my heals a little bit better. Wait for it, and go. Good, good. You can barely see my guy in all this craziness here. Boom. Just keep those heals going, man. As long as I teeter-totter the heals, we should be fine. I'm just trying to... So basically, I'm waiting till about halfway. Waiting for one to get about halfway. Okay, so it's a little off-keter right now. Let's just wait a little bit and go. Alright, so Q and now W is halfway, you see? And then W should be when Q is halfway. I'm just worried about the healing timing, that's it. But it doesn't even matter that much because he's doing completely fine in this battle. It's just a slow battle, but he's doing it. Slow battles are fine with me as long as I have the upper hand. It's like a giant army versus one monster. I should at least do monster synergies with him, beast synergy. Since he is a beast. A beast hero. Come on, Storak. Get me a victory here. It would be so nice, man. The people will love it. I will love it. It's something that's been overdue. And then I have one more victory to get with for Desert with the newest hero, if that's the case. It'd be so satisfying. I can concentrate on one dude rather than two. Come on, come on. Eventually, I'm going to do this for the other stages too. You know, I do want to get all the bars across, all the skulls across for every level, because I'm crazy like that. And that is the primary focus of this channel, is to go overkill pretty much. And complete things with absolute. I still don't have one achievement, and it's only because I didn't want to cheese it and get a victory with the other guy on a lower tier. I wanted it to be epic. Get that victory as like a final chime in the alert system, you know, the achievement system. W. Oh my gosh, we still have one more stage to go. It's so okay, he just took down another one. He's getting it. It's just there's like 500 enemies. So it takes a minute for... It takes like 3 seconds per each enemy. So it takes a little while. Oh boy. This is going to be fun. Alright, just concentrate on our hero. Now. Okay, now trying to get my timings down. W. And Q. W. I think I can do this because it's not like his health is really dropping like crazy. But we do have summoners, and the tides can change based on what they summon, right? Seems like overall we just need that Angel of Death dead. And he will be dead. Probably last because he's got the most health. The good thing about this character is everybody takes damage over time because of my freeze. Eventually everybody will drop and die. Thanks to the lovely, lovely freeze damage. I don't know how you would do this character without having some kind of DPS heal system. Some kind of healing tactic. The fact you can do a summon heal is really a savior here. Is trying to do this with like regular units. That might be a little bit difficult, you know? It might be a little bit tedious to do. I try to make those archers do some kind of DPS, but no, they're dead. Go out here and do some DPS. Add to my damage. Oh, the Angel of Death immediately erased that plan from taking action. Bam. Done. 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 Here we go. More archers in the mix. Go, let's go. Cue it. And a good old W. Press that W. Okay, so now we just have a few of these Skeletors and our Grim Reaper. The Skeletors are going to die first. I mean, obviously the Grim Reaper is still going to be the last one, the Angel of Death here. Which is fantastic. That's kind of an epic finale. He's also the one that can easily sway the tides even now. If he decides he doesn't want to shoot my ads, then we'll have a problem. Okay. Grim Reaper. You and me. Mano y mano. Y mano? That sounds like a plague. You're getting shot with archers too, bro. You're gone. Ultimate victory. You survived all the waves of the enemies to achieve ultimate victory on impossible difficulty. Well done. The developer is proud of you. You can continue in Endless to test your current strength, or in Endless Shop, or you just keep getting stronger. In both modes, my goodness, we did it. We did it. We got Endless a victory. I'm not going to do Endless or Endless Shop. It is late and I still have to record one more video, and I gotta work tomorrow, so not tonight. So I'm gonna go ahead and quit. And we're going to go new game. Oh, that feels good, man. All right, everybody. Thank you so much for watching. Hope you guys enjoyed this video. So I think I learned just kind of prioritize armor build first, get armor pretty high, and then build up health points, and then some minor amounts of DPS. So really like balance it out. But you really need that heal too with the summon, human summons, and the cooldown reduction. Anyway, thanks for watching, everybody. Hope you had a good time here. Like, subscribe, leave a comment, and I'll see you next time. Bye-bye.